On the back roads where the alligators crawl, in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs, under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, land of the lost. God bless them all, the land of the lost. I was raised in the country, and I paid all my dues. I was made in the country, and I won't change just for you. The place I call my home is deep out in the woods. If you don't belong, you better keep about these woods. Like my trucks are loud and my car's real fast, and I love the sound of a shotgun blast. Come around acting all big and bad, then Mr. Postman, that's gonna be your ass. Now I pray to the Lord if trouble stays.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. It is the Bluegrass Pro Late Ball Series season opener. As right now qualifying is on the board. There's the number 2 of Dylan Hauser, currently quick time on the board. Lane Smith, Robbie Everhart, Gavin Manning. Look at Daniel Mills, he goes to 4th quick in that 211 machine. Lane Grubb into 28, out on track. Here at Lernerville for round number 1 of the Bluegrass Iracing Series Pro Late Balls open setup. And you know, if you're watching, want to join, want to race next week, then you can. It's a $25 charter fee for the whole season, a $10 nightly or every Thursday night fee for the payouts on the weekdays, on Thursday nights. So something for everything there. Go to the Bluegrass Facebook page, go to their Discord, sign up. Next week is round number 3. The Power of Wotel National Series Pro Late Models. Stop number 3 with the Bluegrass. Royal Thunder and Bluegrass have teamed up to have 5 races apiece, making a total of 10 races for a 500 to win championship. So if you missed tonight, you still have time to register for next week. As the 48 on the track, that's Scott Fritz. And we're going to have to do something real quick. We're going to throw it to the intro real quick. We're going to fix something. We'll be right back. Alright, so we should have got this fixed now. When the computer updates, no sound happens, so had to put in the sound inputs. There's the 500 of Tyler Berry going quick time at that 500. He picked up the win, one win in season number 1. Tyler Berry with a 14.761. Dylan Hauser in second. Lane Smith, Robbie Everhart, and Daniel Mills, your top 5 as qualified as fixed to come to a close. Make sure that like and follow button, share out the broadcast. We sure do appreciate you tuning in tonight. As qualifying is over with, there is your official qualifying results on the board. Tyler Berry, Dylan Hauser, Lane Smith, Robbie Everhart, Daniel Mills, your top 5. Here is your starting lineup for heat race number 1. And on the pole, the 500.
All right, guys, heat
Tyler
1. You guys
Berry.
are up to heat 1 to gridding, please.
Lane Smith on his outside. Daniel Mills in row number 2. And Gavin Manning in row number 3. Hunter McCoy in the inside row number 3. And the outside is Chase Williams. And let's try to fix this one more time.
Testing.
There we go. Now we shouldn't hear nobody. But the cars. The cars and the stars win the Bluegrass Iracing Series. Eight laps of distance. Everybody making it through, but normally on a normal night, it's going to be the top 3. And then out of turn number 4, the green flag is waving for the first time in season number 2. Tyler Perry with the lead going into turn number 1 and 13, gets in the hip pocket. He goes overboard there. That allows Daniel Mills and Gavin Manning. They're balanced side by side. Gavin Manning on the outside, Daniel Mills to the inside, the pair of white cars. And then you have Hunter McCoy and Chase Williams. They're battling for 4th and 5th on the track. Lap number 1 in the books as the 500 and Tyler Berry starting to pull away from Gavin Manning there. Oh, Mills heavy on the binders, not to get the back of it. He carries on. As lap number 2 in the books, 2 of 8. The 500 is ripping the lip right now and pulling away from the rest of the pack. Gavin Manning and Mills, your top 3 right now. Then you have Hunter McCoy and Chase Williams. Lane Smith, way back there after going off the end of turn number 2 there. Coming down to complete lap number 4, halfway down, halfway to go, and heat race number 1. As you see out on turn number 4, pretty much strung out. But some good racing for these drivers. As Tyler Berry putting on the clinic in heat race number 1. He was quick time. He's going to try to go for the trifecta tonight and win that feature race. Manning in second, holding off Daniel Mills. We got a caution on the racetrack for Hunter McCoy. Take a look at the replay. There's Daniel Mills in a 22 machine. He's going to just back it off the end down there. And up and over, and his knot's going to be done. Well, it's heat race. That's not. It's heat race. Tyler Berry, your race leader. Gavin Manning and Daniel Mills, your top 3. Chase Williams and Lane Smith. What this does is allows Lane Smith, who made that early mistake, to basically get a redo with 2 laps to go. Lights are out on the pace car. Green, white, checkered in heat race number 1. The Bluegrass Pro Late Ball Series. It is an open setup series. And it's open to anyone. Anyone that wants to race can race in it. It is, like I said, a $25 charter fee for the season. And every Thursday night is a $10 entry fee. Goes towards the payout and other league expenses for this race. Green flag is back out there. We're back to racing. Into turn number 1, there you see Tyler Berry. He runs to the high side there. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. He starts to pull away from Gavin Manning, Daniel Mills. Mills to the inside of Manning. He will slide up, and Manning with momentum. White flag in the air, 1 more to go. For your race leader, Tyler Berry. Tyler Berry did a good job there. So is Gavin Manning in that second spot, and Daniel Mills. Coming to the checker, giving to Tyler Berry with the win. Gavin Manning coming home second. Daniel Mills, Lane Smith, Chase Williams, and Hunter McCoy. Here's your starting lineup for heat race number 2. And on the pole, from Florida in car number 2, the House of Speed house car is Dylan Hauser. To his outside, the ET Motorsports. Car number 12, Robbie Everhart. Your second row inside, the T Berry Motorsports. Car number 48, it's Scott Fritz. And to his outside, and car number 7, the ET Motorsports, is Brandon Taylor. Row number 3 to the inside, car number 5. Jaden, I believe. And Lane Grubb rounding out the field. Lights are going out. We're going to let them loose out of turn number 4. Dylan Hauser bringing the field to the green. Out turn number 4. Green flag is out. 8 laps to distance. Good start for the number 2 machine. Goes to the middle of the track there. To the inside, you see the 48, Scott Fritz. He pushes. Everhart gets around him for that second spot as they go into turn number 3. Robbie Everhart in that second spot. Fritz, Taylor, Jaden, and Lane Grubb. There's Jaden in the 5J machine. Dylan Hauser goes a little high in there. Now allows Robbie Everhart to close the gap just a tad bit. Everhart in the 1. It says the 12. Maybe it's the 12. But that 1 definitely sticks out, that's for sure. As we're on lap number 3 here. Dylan Hauser way out in front. Coming out turn number 4. We complete lap number 4. Halfway down, halfway to go in the bucks. Everhart, Fritz, Taylor, Jaden, and Lane Grubb round out your field. There's the 7 of Brady Taylor. There is Jaden and Lane Grubb there at the 28 machine. Meanwhile, the 2 machine on a Sunday drive as Everhart is trying to fend off the 48 of Scott Fritz. 2 laps to go here for Dylan Hauser. Robbie Everhart, Scott Fritz, and Braden Taylor. Jaden and Lane Grubb. Coming out turn number 4. The white flag's in the air. One more time around for Dylan Hauser. Robbie Everhart holding off that second spot. As they come out of turn number 4 for the final time, picking up the win, it's going to be Dylan Hauser. Picking up heat race number 2 win. Taking a look at the results. Hauser, Everhart, Scott Fritz, Braden Taylor, Jaden, and Lane Grubb round out your field. Here's the LCQ, and basically they're just going to try to burn the track again. They're just racing for a for a better starting position on the pole of Lane Smith in the 13 and Braden Taylor to his outside. Row number 2 to the inside is Chase Williams and Jaden Sheehan on his outside. Row number 3 to the inside to Mid-South Mafia, car number 22, Hunter McCoy. And to his outside, he hails out of Indiana, car number 28, it's Lane Grubb. Look at there, Dylan Hurt in the attendance tonight. Lane Smith having problems in his heat race. Went off the end of turns 1 and 2. Going to try to redeem himself. And try to get a good starting spot in the future race. The winner of this will start the inside of row number 4. The winner on the second place will start on the outside. We're backward racing here in the LCQ. Into turn number 1, give it to Lane Smith. Braden Taylor to his outside there. He clears Taylor. Taylor getting a good shot there out of 2. Down the back straightaway, side by side racing into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, we're still side by side, but now at the line, give it to Lane Smith. Braden Taylor falls back to that second spot. Hunter McCoy in that 3rd spot. 4th is Chase Williams. Lane Grubb in 5th. Lane Grubb to the inside of 12 of Chase Williams. As they're side by side, you saw Grubb get really tight there on the exit. But meanwhile, in this 12th lap being made, Lane Smith continues to lead Braden Taylor and Hunter McCoy. Into turn number 3, coming out turn number 4, we're going to complete lap number 3 here at Lernerville for round number 1 of the Bluegrass Pro League Ball Series, the open setup this season. No I-rated cap, nothing like that, so all you drivers out there, come to their Facebook page, look to where to sign up and race. Dylan Hauser would love to have you. He would like some company. past the next time by will be the halfway mark for Lane Smith. There is Braden Taylor and Hunter McCoy still your top three. There's Lane Grubb. Chase Williams in the pit area. As you look at 7, Braden Taylor, look at on the inside there. Did not make it happen. Now he goes to the top shelf at turns number 3 of 4. As Lane Smith runs a little bitty slider line there, you would say. Run middle groove in 1 and 2. On the exit turn number 2, look at Braden Taylor now. Starting to close up on Lane Smith. Lane Smith starting to fade away into the latter stages of this LCQ. And look at Hunter McCoy now. Hunter McCoy in the hip pocket of Braden Taylor. Braden Taylor has gotten where his snoot is really close to that 13. Just love it when Jerry Van Sickle says that. 3 different lines. The top 3 are running as they are working in this track for the future race time. Side by side racing for that second spot. As you see, Hunter McCoy looks to the inside. Had to get heavy on the binders as we got 2 laps to go for Lane Smith. Lane Smith out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Starts to pull away for Brandon Taylor there. Just a tad bit. But out of turn number 4, the white flag's there. 4 to go for Lane Smith. For the final time, out of turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. And turn number 3. Coming out 4 is going to be Lane Smith picking up the LCQ win. Braden Taylor, Hunter McCoy, Lane Grubb, Chase Williams, and Jaden Sheehan rounding out your field. Well, it happens. Well, we got a 5-minute warm-up for these drivers, as they've been told to get on the track and break, widen this track out a little bit. They're going to do some work. We're going to play some music. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. As practice is winding up, or warm-ups for the future race. Some of y'all from the Mid-South will know about the Hockett McMillan Memorial with ASCS Sprint Cars. Night number 1, 78 sprint cars there at Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland. Also, if you're a late model fan, as you know, they're at the Knoxville for the late model Knoxville Nationals, as that's going on tonight, I believe. As we got just a few minutes left of final practice. As the checker flag waves, we get ready for your starting lineup for tonight's feature race. And on the pole tonight, in car number 500 is going to be Tyler Berry, winning heat race number 1. And to his outside, in car number 2 is Dylan Hauser. Row number 2 to the inside, and the car number 14 is Gavin Manning. And to his outside, it's Robbie Everhart. Row number 3 to the inside, it'd be Daniel Mills in the 211. And to his outside, Scott Fritz in the 48. Row number 4 to the inside, and the 13 is Lane Smith. And to his outside, Braden Taylor in the 7. Row number 5 be Hunter McCoy in the 22, and Lane Grubb to his outside. And on your 6th row would be Chase Williams and Jaden Sheehan. As your starting lineup for tonight's future race, 50 laps the distance. Lights will go out this time on the pace vehicle. Night number 1 of the Bluegrass Pro Late Model Series, where the stars and the cars of iRacing and the Pro Late Models evade here tonight. "50 laps around this place. Out of turn number 4, green flags in there, we're racing. Good jump there for the 500, Tyler Berry. Look at the 14, the Gavin Manning to the inside of the 2 of Dylan Hauser. Hauser battled back on the outside. Manning having a little bit of problems there, a little bit of connection issue. But look at Robbie Everhart battle on the outside there. He's up that 4th position. Everhart in that 12 machine. Daniel Bills is inside there in the 12. And there's Scott Fritz in the 6. Fritz in the center of them as they exit turn number 4. Complete lap number 2 in the books right now. Tyler Berry is your race leader. And there is Hauser. He goes underneath them. Now Hauser to the race lead in turn number 3. Hauser slides up. Berry going to cross back underneath him. We got one car off the track there. Berry back to the race lead. Now you see the 2. He's going to cross back under him again. Dylan Hauser right up on the snoot of the 500 as lap number 4 is down the books. Your top 3 is Hauser, Berry, Manning. They're starting to pull away from your 4th place runner of Scott Fritz. There's Daniel Mills and Lane Smith and the 7 of Braden Taylor. There's Hunter McCoy currently running in 8th position. Robbie Everhart falling back to 9th. He was the driver that went off of turn number 4 there. And Jaden Sheehan. Meanwhile, up front is the 2 of the House of Speed car of Dylan Hauser. Hauser, your race leader. Berry, Manning, 1, 2, and 3. As you see the different groups, Hauser ripping the lip. Berry running that middle line. Gavin a little bit lower than him. But when they go to turn number 3, they all 3 run an upper line out of turn number 4. Lap number 7 complete. Now on lap number 8 here at Lernerville. Dylan Hauser starting to distance himself from second place there of Tyler Berry. Berry off the track, heavy on the binders, gets into the outside wall. He will bring it back on. He will drop to that 9th spot. But meanwhile, there's Hauser, your race leader, going around the 28 of Lane Grubb. Gavin Manning now in that 2nd spot there. Fritz with 3rd. Daniel Mills up to 4th. Blaine Smith in 5th. Hunter McCoy still there in the 6th spot with Braden Taylor. Robbie Everhart, Tyler Berry, and Jaden Sheehan. Round out your top 10. Oh! The 28 of Lane Grubb. He got a little knock there. And she looked. 12 laps, or 11 laps in the books on lap number 12. Go back to where some recent action is. There you see the 48. He's running the middle groove compared to Manning. Manning running the high line. Now Manning goes to the bottom at turn number 1. He'll slide up on exit there. Fritz to the bottom. Manning's up high, turns 3, exit turn number 4. Manning just with the momentum to stay out front in that 2nd spot. There you see a battle going on with Lane Smith and Hunter McCoy. Hunter McCoy around Lane Smith. That's for 5th. Now Smith to the inside. He'll throw it and slide up. Oh, the 14 of Gavin Manning makes a mistake. He falls back from 2nd to 8. That allows Scott Fritz to move up to that 2nd spot. Meanwhile, turn number 4. The laps are clicking for that 2 of House of Speed Car. There's Fritz and Mills. Your top 3. The 2 of Hauser's already come exiting turn number 2 as the 48 of Scott Fritz now exiting turn number 2. Down this back straightaway. Daniel Mills into 211 and another House of Speed driver. Hunter McCoy putting a slide job on the 13 of Lane Smith. Lane back underneath him. Into turn number 1, he'll slide up in front of Hunter. Hunter going to cross back underneath him down the back straightaway. What an exciting battle for 4th and 5th on the track. Lane with their slide job. There's the 22 of McCoy around him. McCoy goes to the top shelf. Turn number 3. Look at the 12. That's Robbie Everhart after making an early mistake trying to battle back. He's currently running in that 7th position. Tyler Berry in 8th and Gavin Manning in 9th. Jaden Sheehan in the 5J currently running at 10th. As we take a look at race leader, as we got 20 laps in the books, 30 to go. Dylan Hauser dropped that the house car at the House of Speed there. There's Fritz in the 48. Daniel Mills in the 211. There's Hunter McCoy there. As Lane Grubb, he's a couple of laps down, just trying to learn. Oh, Nelly, the 13 gets into him. That is Lane Smith. He managed to get around him on the front straightaway, but out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway now. Dylan Hauser trying to put on a clinic as it's been caution-free for the 23 laps that are in the bucks. We're on lap number 24. Next time by, Barney the Iracing flag will give him the halfway mark. For Dylan Hauser, there is Scott Fritz. And there is Daniel Mills. Halfway down, halfway to go for Dylan Hauser out of Florida. There's Scott Fritz in the 48, and there's Daniel Mills. Mills ripping the lip. There's Hunter McCoy doing the same thing out of turn number 2. Lane Smith and Robbie Everhart. Everhart closing up to the back bumper of Lane Smith. Smith goes to the inside, slides up on the exit, turn number 4. Robbie Everhart there. Not getting too much ground, but he does this time. Now Smith goes outside, Everhart to the inside. Out turn number 2, Everhart closes to the quarter panel. Into turn number 3, he will exit turn number 4. Back the line, give it to Lane Smith. Dylan Hauser coming up on lap traffic. There's the 14 of Gavin Manning. Having some damage. He's battling with the 5J of Jaden Sheehan. The 2 of Hauser gets around Gavin Manning. Now he's looking to put Jaden a lap down, as he does at the start finish line. Next time by, be 20 laps to go. This race is going quickly. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Coming out of 4. 20 laps to go. Scott Fritz right there. He's about half a quarter behind of Dylan Hauser. There is Daniel Mills. Here's Lane Smith and Robbie Everhart. Everhart could not complete that pass, and Tyler Berry back off the track with another mistake there. There's the Braden Taylor, Gavin Manning, and Jaden Sheehan as Dylan Hauser way out in front, putting on a clinic here at Lernerville. Now Fritz trying to get around the 28 of Lane Grubb. He goes to the outside of him. Grubb holds his line. He has a couple more lap cars right ahead of him. There's Daniel Mills into 211. In third, the 4th is Hunter McCoy. McCoy right there in at 22. Lane Smith and Robbie Everhart, Tyler Berry, Gavin Manning, and Jaden Sheehan, and Braden Taylor rounds out your top 10. In 11th is Lane Grubb and Chase Williams. Hauser clicking the laps down one by one in the House of Speed car number 2. Caution out, Gavin Manning. Take a look at your instant replay. As you look at him, he goes into turn number 3. He just misses that turn and never really saved it, and it collects that wall there. That brings out your first caution of the night. $13 laps to go for opening night of the Pro Late Balls here at Lernerville. Next week, Volusia, round number 3 of the Power by Wotel National Pro Late Models, presented to you by the Bluegrass Iracing Series and World of Thunder. New this season, Delaware double file restarts. Chase Williams out of the race. We're back to green out turn number 4. Fritz didn't get a good start there. That allows Daniel Mills to the inside. Mills takes over second. Look at 13 Lane Smith to the inside of him. The battle for second is on. 3 wide for second in turn number 3. Fritz will slide up and he does the big contact, but he makes it really close there. 3 wide action. Berry even making some moves now up to that 7th spot. As Everhart now in the top 5 has gotten around Hunter McCoy. McCoy now back to the inside of him. Out turn number 4, them two make contact. That's going to allow Tyler Berry to get to the outside. Daniel Mills in the 2nd spot there. Scott Fritz in 3rd. There's Lane Smith in 4th. Robbie Everhart and Tyler Berry. They're battling side by side. Berry ripping that lip. Berry will take over 4th going into turn number 1. Now he has his eyes set on Lane Smith for that 4th spot. Meanwhile, Dylan Hauser right there at the point. We got one, I believe. That might have been Hunter McCoy. Yes, it was. That went off the track there. Hauser putting on a clinic, has led every lap of this race. Well, I'll take that back. Tyler Berry led a couple laps when they were crossing each other over. So I lied about that one. That's all right. No harm, no foul. That's all right, James. You hopefully be back next week. Dylan Hauser out front. The battle right now. Mills holding off Scott Fritz. Mills run the highlight. Fritz running the middle. There you see Lane Smith under attack by Robbie Everhart. Now Everhart under attack by Tyler Berry. Side by side racing. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. They're ripping the lip there. Berry gets around him for that 4th spot. Now has his eyes set on Lane Smith. Meanwhile, the two of Hauser are way out in front. Daniel Mills in right there, and there's Scott Fritz. Caution on the racetrack, and that is going to be for Lane Grubb. Going off on turns 3 and 4 there. Had to stop, not get back on the track. He stopped there on the entrance out of turn number 4. Bring it out to 2nd caution of the night. Don't forget, like sprint car racing, head over to Flow Racing after this. Watch the Macmillan Hockett Memorial with the ASCS 360 sprint cars, and they have the Wiggler sprint cars there. Over 78 360 sprint cars at Wheatland. Lucas Oil Speedway. And Knoxville has the Lucas Oil Super Late Model Series. On MAV TV on Flow. Or Flow. No, it's MAV TV on Flow. So, a lot of racing going on this weekend you don't want to miss in real life. Can't make it to a real racetrack, or make it to a racetrack. Make sure to turn it on to Flow Racing. We're back to Green Flag Racing here with the Bluegrass Iracing Series, the Pro Late Ball Division. Open setups as we were coming. Look at Mills on the outside, Fritz to the inside there on his restart. It was single file because they were within 10 to go. Coming to 2 laps to go this time for Dylan Hauser. Fritz looks to the bottom one more time. Cannot make it happen down the back straightaway. There's your 4th place runner, Lane Smith. There's Robbie Everhart. And there's Tyler Berry, Hunter McCoy. Meanwhile, white flag in air. One more to go for Dylan Hauser. Fritz tries everything he has down out 2. Ain't making it happen. But coming out of turn number 4 to pick up the win, it's going to be Dylan Hauser, Daniel Mills, Scott Fritz, Lane Smith, Robbie Everhart. It's your top 5 here tonight for the opening night of the Bluegrass Pro Late Ball Series. Your official results on the board. Hauser, Mills, Fritz, Smith, Everhart, Berry, McCoy, Sheehan, Manning, Taylor, Grubb, and Williams. We'll be right back with the post-race interviews. All right, welcome back to the Bluegrass Pro Late Ball Series. Let's go ahead and do it. Your race winner tonight, car number 2, the House of Speed. It's Dylan Hauser. Congratulations picking up opening night.
Yeah, not bad. Went out there, qualified second, won our heat race, and our time there, the leader. I knew we had the better car, as long as we stayed patient and just rolled.
Definitely, you kept that car clean, that's for sure. Um, Next week, going to Volusia.
Yeah, we're real good at Volusia. We got a really good package for there. Done a lot of testing for that place, and I think we'll be a threat. I think we're a threat just about everywhere we go. But Volusia's a really good track for us, and I plan on running up front and just keeping the points lead.
Definitely. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors that make it all possible for you tonight.
Just House of Speed Iracing setups. This isn't easy. Not many people know how to build a setup on here, but I feel like I'm one of the best guys to do it. And you can buy my speed at www.houseofspeed.us. Some of the fastest setups out. I believe some of the best setups out, if you ask me. But just all of my sponsors: LTX Homes, Gears Unlimited, Hans Performance, 3D Racing, Ace Graphics, A1 Cabinets, Dirty South Speed Shop, Cockney Floyd Consulting, Chris Pearson Racing, Jennifer and Bobby Hunt. Just thanks to Bluegrass for putting the series on. And you for asking, and we'll see you boys next week.
All right. Dylan Hauser picking up the win.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Coming home in third place tonight in car number 48, the NLRA Tyler Berry Motorsports. It is Scott Fritz. Congratulations on your third place finish tonight. You had second there, then the CASHAPP came out. The restart hurt you.
Yeah, I wanted the bottom there, but I didn't know we were gonna go Delaware until I went to go to the top because it was lining me up on the top, and then I asked if we were doing Delaware, and then Nick said yes and said I was taking the top because I was already up there, so I kind of got stuck there. But yeah, so Dan got by me in the restart, and then we battled there, and just I couldn't get back by him. He had too much momentum on the top, and I didn't really want to risk running the top and going off. So other than that, it was a good night.
Yeah, it definitely was. We might not have had a car count, but we had quality of drivers. Only 2 cautions plagued the feature race, and really those are the two drivers that went off the end. So I mean, good racing. And next week is round number 3 of the national tour here. So sell it to them. You're good at this.
Yeah. Yeah, next week, round 3 of national tour. Round 1 for Bluegrass up there in our national tour races. Round 3 this weekend for Woto at Eldora. But if y'all want to sign up, hit up me, Jason Collins. There's with Bluegrass Iracing series. We've got like 30 signed up right now. For this league, but only about 12 guys showed up tonight. I know there's multiple people having computer issues after the update today. It screwed a bunch of stuff up. So hopefully we'll have a whole lot more next week. Fallujah should be a really good one. It always races really, really well, and it's my best and favorite track on the sim. So should be a good one.
Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors.
Yeah, obviously NLRA, T-Berry Motorsports, Mid-South Mafia, CFM, Majula Speed Shop for the sets, Ace Design or Ace Graphics for the paint, and then Wrath ATV, UTV, 65 Racing and Tire Solutions, Butt Kicker, Bluegrass Iracing Series, Busy Corner Buggies, my mom and dad watching, my girlfriend at work, and then obviously Jason and Bluegrass, and then always you in the booth, Steve.
All right, that's Scott Fritz coming home in third place tonight.
Thank you.
Let's see if we have a copy of him. Coming in second tonight, Daniel Mills. You there?
Yes, sir.
All right, I had to hunt for you. You didn't come to me. I had to come for you.
Oh, sorry about that.
All right, House of Speed 1-2 there. On that first restart, you managed to get around Scott Fritz and really never looked back after that. Just running behind Dylan Hauser. Tell us how your car felt.
Yeah, I mean, the car felt good. Dylan had us on dig like always. This is a tough track, especially with it as dusty as it was. Dylan was running the high line, and I was trying to stay up there, but man, you just couldn't see exactly where that berm was. And as we saw tonight, a bunch of people went over it, and so it was treacherous up there. But I knew it was going to be hard to pass. I was just trying not to run it off the lip, and I knew it was going to be a pretty comfortable one too there.
Definitely. Next week going to Volusia. How are you there?
Volusia's good, man. The line can get kind of tricky there at the end of the races, depending on how many cars we get out there. This thing got more slicked off than I thought it would, with the amount of cars we had. But yeah, I mean, qualifying's always good. Like I said, Dylan always keeps us on dig, so I'm sure we'll be ready.
Awesome. That is Daniel Mills. Go ahead and thank your fine sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank House of Speed, X Factor, Cocky Floored Designs, A1 Cabinet Refinishing, Bilstein Shocks, just everybody that makes it happen, man.
All right, that's Daniel Mills coming home in second with the Bluegrass Iracing Series Pro Late Models. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to round our week out up with the Bluegrass Iracing Series. That's right, Travis St. Clair. What happened? You're right. They had some problems with update. But you know what that means? You can come here and race next week, next Thursday night, in the Pro Late Ball. You can do that, Travis. Come on. But we're going to close out our week here with the Pro Late Models with the Bluegrass Iracing Series. Next Monday night is the trucks for round number 2 of the playoffs. Then we have the Xfinity Series on Tuesday night and the Cup Series on Wednesday. And then the Pro Late Models on Thursdays. I'm Steve McMillan here on Ultimate Dirt TV, signing off saying good night and God bless.